All right, LA343 class. Hopefully you finished quiz 8, which is on freeze. And now we are in quiz 9, and this will be your last one. And I want to talk to you about two specific movement patterns that help support, okay, your management protocol for PE. And that is, they're called scatter formation and teacher proximity. So basically, scatter formation is um, like your students come into a classroom and they're just scattered all over the place. They're not in a line. There's no front row. There's no columns. It's just basically students scattered throughout a specific activity area. So as you look up in the sky and see stars all scattered all over the place, that's basically what scatter formation is. And the purpose for that is, one, it's an easy, quick setup. So you don't have to line everyone up and take time doing that. Of course, more time to play, more time to practice. And probably the most important thing is that no one gets singled out. Um, Students are very conscious minded about their movements, their bodies, and so on in physical education. So by avoiding having rows and columns, um, uh, it helps students to kind of just concentrate on themselves. You notice that um, if when you go into a church or something like that, you come late. We never go in the front row. We always go in the back because we think that we can avoid being called upon or draw attention to us. So in a scatter formation, we don't have a front or back, or what's the side, what's the end. Everything is just scattered. And so when you're practicing your skills, you're not worried about anybody looking at you, about you being in the front. You're so focused on the task at hand that you're more likely to practice than worry about what others people think about you, which in turn will hinder your learning and your repetitions and practice. Okay. The next thing is teacher proximity. Teacher proximity is when a teacher walks through the area. We talked about that with a visual check and for observation. Teacher proximity promotes on-task behavior. And what I mean by that is you don't necessarily have to yell or scold anyone. As you walk by students, as you get closer to them, they're more likely to be on task. I see that all the time, even in my university courses. Sometimes I'll have students in my class pull out their phone. And once I walk by them, that phone gets put away and I don't even have to waste time saying a word. Okay. So that's what teacher proximity is. And it also supports a visual check for understanding, which we talked about earlier. So what I want to do right now is let's check out some video clips of Miss Pangrazi utilizing scatter formation and teacher proximity.
Here we go. That's the way to have good spacing. Excellent freezes. Thank you.
So as you can see, they're just scattered all throughout the class. She didn't waste time to put cones down or get them into lines. Okay.
And a fleece ball. You're going to dribble it like a hockey player in the gym until you hear my whistle. Go. Sitting partner, when I say go, you can get a yellow one and do the same thing. Go. Thanks for that good hustle. Like the way Casey got busy right away. Awesome, Trevor. Make sure you keep that ball within 3 feet of you.
So as you notice, she gave short, specific instructions after she froze them. They went out and got their hockey sticks and their the balls or pucks and just started up on. Okay, and because they're in a scatter formation, they're just staying in, spread apart in an area and just getting to work, not even worried about if anybody else is looking at them or watching them, and just allowing them an opportunity to practice. So, and as you continue, as I press play, watch, she's going to be walking around.
Change directions.
And as you're walking around, teacher proximity, giving instructions.
Change directions.
Giving more
if you
instruction.
come near someone,
making
dodge
corrections.
them without touching them or their hockey stick.
Checking for understanding and calling for freeze.
Awesome freezes, all that equipment.
Right, class? This is what scatter formation and teacher proximity provide for your course in PE. Practice those things and you'll have a successful PE lesson.